Hey there!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Excited to be hanging out with you guys today. So we want to start off by asking you guys a question, okay? Have you ever heard of the term success by association? And maybe you haven't because it is probably something that we just made up.
We made it up,
but
we're not sure.
It is an epidemic that we hear, and this is something that me and Carrie have heard actually a lot just recently. I've noticed this a lot happening with a lot of people that we've been in relationships with, and building those relationships with.
But in today's Daily Dose of Awesome, we're going to be talking about it and how you can avoid some of the pitfalls that we see a lot of entrepreneurs making right now.
Yes, a lot of network marketers making, and a lot of entrepreneurs.
And we're going to be letting you know what you can do instead to take your business from zero to hero in no time flat. So if we're meeting for the first time, how about this? If you're watching this and it's not live, give us a hashtag replay in the comments.
We definitely want to catch you guys. If you're not going to be watching this and it's live, we definitely want you guys to be commenting as well. But for those of you that are live, please comment who you are, where you're from. Let us know where you guys are coming in from. That way we can give you a shout out. And for those of you that might not know who we are Whit and Carrie. Hi, I'm Whit. This is Carrie. Members here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. And here to share a lot of value with you guys today. And again, how many of you, just to start off real quick, how many of you guys have, now just reload the page.
Okay.
How many of you guys have heard the term success by association? And how many of you guys have absolutely tried to get success by association? I know that was something that me and Carrie did. And what I mean by that is
hey, Angie.
Joining the company on the ground floor or whatever that may be. Not that that is a bad thing, but a lot of people solely rely on their success just because of who they associated with. Okay, and we see a lot of entrepreneurs doing this. We see a lot of network marketers doing this. Yeah. And guys, yes, it's great to have those things in place, and it's an advantage for you. But there are so many people that are just solely relying on success by association, okay? Whether that be the system, the company, whatever that may be, and we're going to help you guys.
People that they've partnered with. We see it all the time in the network marketing space where people feel like if they just join so-and-so, they're going to be successful.
They're going to be successful, right? And I promise you that is not the case. Or I'm going to join a company that's just getting started and I'm going to have success. Again, it's great, but it is not what's going to create success for you.
No,
okay?
It is not.
There are major things that you got to be doing on a daily basis to make that happen. And we're going to share 3 things with you guys today that me and Carrie have found that have really taken us to the next level, and that can be the same for you guys. That's, to avoid the success by association feeling, okay? Yes. So again, how many of you guys have ever felt that, or how many of you guys have ever heard that term, the success by association? Just curious.
Yeah, or maybe you've seen it happening.
Or maybe you've done it a little bit, expecting that if I join so-and-so or if I do this, I'm going to have success automatically. Okay? From the frozen tundra of Chicago. Yes, Billy. We just got off the phone just recently, so yes. Pull up that way. Ron, what's going on?
Hi, we've got Rachel on with us.
Terry.
Angie.
Awesome. And again, for those of you who are going to be joining us live, comment who you are, where you're from. Billy has heard of this, okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it. Who else? And guys, we want to get some awesome engagement here going, guys. So please drop us a comment. Let us know that you guys are tuning in live. And what do you guys think about success by association? Okay, Ron has heard of it. Awesome.
Yes.
Cool.
So this is actually something that Whit and I I can't speak for Whit, but for me, myself, I kind of fell into this when I found Elite Marketing Pro. And how many of you, maybe this is how you're feeling? You're like, I'm surrounded by all of these successful people. This is an incredible system. I can't fail, right? How many of you have
I'm going to naturally get success.
I'm going to absorb it by, what is that called? When you absorb.
Oh, yeah.
What is that called? What is that called? Osmosis? Is that what it's called? By osmosis, I'm going to be a 6-figure earner. If we didn't, we're making up a lot of terms on today's video.
I'm no biologist. Okay, it might work a bit by accident, but for sure not a long-term strategy.
And we hear that all the time, where it's like all you have to do is find one person and you're going to be successful, right? How many of you have heard that before? There are people that they find that one person,
yes,
and it works.
We did it.
Osmosis, we did it. Fantastic. Okay, so here's the thing. I quickly realized when I became a VIP member that was not going to be the case, that I was not going to just success by default, right? Like there's no elevator to success. I realized that really quick, that I was going to have to work, and I was okay with it. Yes. When I realized that I had a roadmap and that I knew what I needed to do to
start it out that way.
Yeah, when I had that roadmap and I knew what I needed to do, all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're going into it, right? Mm-hmm. But sadly enough, there's a lot of people that they never get out of that. Oh, all I have to do is partner with so and so. All I have to if I just find this system. Or I gotta find this system, or whatever. If I just find this system, who knows about whether or not we're applying it? Exactly. But if I just find this system, I'm going to be successful.
And so now, with that being said, guys, we want you to understand that finding the right people to work with is super, super important. And there are people that you're probably meant to work with that are definitely going to help you on that path of success. Okay?
There have been people that we've associated ourselves with that because we've implemented what we've learned from them, we have built our business to where it is.
Exactly. And so we don't want to go away and say oh, well, then, I don't need to go and find so-and-so. No. You might work better with certain individuals, and you might go and do that. Mm-hmm. But we're going to give you 3 things that you guys need to be doing. Doesn't matter who you join or what company you're a part of, or what system you're a part of. You need to be doing these things. So the first thing is that you need to find the right system.
Yep.
Okay, you need to find the system for you. And guys,
Step 1.
Here inside the Elite Marketing community, you are not going to find a better system when it comes from a start to finish process of really teaching you guys really how to recruit. Okay, really how to find the right people using correct strategies, not tactics. Okay, but guys,
Tom, you said it great. Yes. I have a hammer, thus I'm a carpenter.
Yeah, right? Just because I have the hammer, I'm the carpenter.
I have a hammer, and I'm the last person you'll ever want to build you a chair.
Yeah, absolutely you don't. Okay, unless you want to be impaled by something. Okay, but at the same time, guys, so the first thing you need to do is you need to find the system. And again, for those of you inside the Elite Marketing community, you guys have found that system, okay? You guys are learning from a lot of different people, okay?
And what I love most about this community is you'll find that we interrupt each other a lot, which it works great for us. But what I love most about this community is it doesn't matter what company you're a part of.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you're with this company or that company, or you have this product or that product, or you're with this person or that person. It doesn't matter what skills you have coming into this. You all have the same advantage when you come in here.
The same advantage of recruiting and growing your business and growing your team and stuff like that.
And you're going to get the same amount of help,
yep.
Which is
and
great.
So even when you're joining that company or this person or whatever, again, ask yourself what is the system? Okay, is it going to be a system that I can get behind? Can I get excited about? And again, for a lot of you that are inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, you guys have an amazing system. Now, are we fully implementing that system? And so that takes us to our second thing.
Yes.
How well are you staying plugged into that system? Okay, because again, a lot of people think well, if I partner with so-and-so or if I join this system, it's going to be an automatic success. But one thing that I've come to notice, even in the systems that we've created for our own teams, a lot of people, they get excited about working with us, but then when it comes to implementing the systems that we put in place, we found that a lot of people just don't want, they feel okay, I'm going to be successful by associating with these two, but they're not willing to implement the system and stay plugged in.
And we see it all the time here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community where people come in, they have their hands on, hands down, the best system I have ever seen. And we have taken a look at a ton of different companies, a ton of different systems. Best system we've ever seen. They have their hands on it and they sit there.
So I'm curious, what do you guys feel like that we're talking about? What do you guys feel like we mean when we talk about staying plugged into the system?
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? Because here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, there are different levels of this system, okay, that are going to be a lot smoother of a process for you of being successful. So entitlement. Okay, what else? What do you guys feel like is something that we mean when we say that staying plugged into the system? What are some of those things that we need to be doing in order to stay plugged into the system? Okay, and I'm curious, and I want you guys to drop us a comment down below of what you guys feel like that means is staying plugged into the system. Okay, so, and the question I would ask you guys, are you guys just, as you guys are using the system, are you guys just checking boxes? Mm-hmm. How many of you guys right now are checking boxes in the system that you're a part of, just to say that you checked the box?
Yep, this is a daily dose of awesome that I actually did a couple weeks ago about being intentional on every single step of that system. Right?
So are you guys just going through and checking boxes? Because this is something that me and Carrie started doing right away was, okay, let's start checking boxes. Let's start going through the material. Let's start getting through the system just to say that we did it. Okay? Now, again, luckily enough, Carrie was a go-getter and she took a lot of action with those. But we did find ourselves just following instead of really being intentional with everything that we are doing inside of the system.
Yeah, so Ron, following the roadmap and engaging with the community.
Love
it.
Okay, the biggest thing that Ron said there is definitely following the roadmaps, but engaging with the community. You would not believe how many people take for granted the engagement inside this community could help you build your business a lot faster.
When I was first starting, as a VIP member here inside of Elite Marketing Pro, I relied on the community a lot. So much, because I had so many other people that had just barely gone through what I was trying to put together. So it made sense to engage and build relationships with people inside the community.
So using a coach. Vani, I love it. And Larry, thank you for sharing that, because a lot of you guys, if you're inside the Elite Marketing Pro community, chances are it's either you haven't taken advantage of your ignition coaches, or maybe you did take advantage of the ignition coaches and just kind of maybe didn't move forward from there.
Yeah, or maybe you're a VIP member and you're not hopping on, like, getting your stuff reviewed.
Yep.
That's, like, a huge part of this system, right?
Jumping on to getting things taken a look at, staying plugged in the community. Billy, as you learn more, go back to the things that are fuzzy. Absolutely, staying plugged into that stuff.
And here's the thing. I want to give every single person who's on this DDOA right now a shout out. Because this is a way for you to stay plugged
into the community.
Every single day, Monday through Friday, you're getting tips, tricks, training on how to build your business from people that are getting results.
Yep. Okay, and so again, staying plugged into that is there is different levels inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. And so ask yourself, well, what level am I? Do I need to take it to the next level, and what does that look like? And so I'm going to challenge you guys that if you feel like you're sitting in a place right now to where you feel like I need to take it to the next level, you've taken
advantage as
far as you can go
to this point.
Get on that call with that ignition coach. Get back with your coach. Send them an email and say we need to have another discussion about this and moving forward. Okay, awesome.
So
Rebecca, thank you.
If you guys are getting value so far, give us a hashtag value in the comments, just so that we know that we're bringing a little dose of value to your day.
Yes. Okay, and the third thing is scaling that process or that system. Okay, and what does that look like? And so what do we mean by scaling? Okay, a lot of the times we get into a system and different things like that, and some systems are really great where they just keep you doing kind of the same things, but very few systems teach you how to scale that process to make that even better, bigger, better, whatever that may be. The cool thing here inside the Elite Marketing Pro system is they teach you not only from square one, but even to start to scale that business and what it's going to look like for you to really scale your business using certain strategies and different things like that. And so let's see here. Tom, what did you say here?
And not only that, but how to take what you're learning and transfer it maybe to your team members. How to take what you're learning and duplicate it, right? Because it's one thing to learn it for yourself. It's a completely different thing to be able to teach other people and to be able to help other people get results doing what you know how to do.
Exactly.
Right?
And so again, you're going to learn that process of really how do I teach other people to do what I'm doing? How do I get people involved with that and learn that process and different things like that? And so guys, like these are three major things, like to get rid of the success by association, or hey, I'm following so-and-so, so I'm going to be successful. I just joined so-and-so and I'm going to be successful. I promise you, it doesn't matter who you join or what system you're a part of. If you're not willing to do these three things, you will never see the success that you want inside your business because you're just not doing the action steps that need to be happening. And me and Carrie see this far, far too much of people falling away thinking that, I'm just going to go through the training and that's going to create success. Guys, we're not just checking boxes. What is your intention with your business and moving forward? Okay, and when you're associating with these people, what's your intention of associating with people? When you're staying plugged into the community, what is your intention with staying plugged into the community?
And if you find yourself as you're going through the roadmap, as you're going through the system, if you find yourself asking a question like, what the heck am I doing this for? Ask that question.
In the community.
What am I doing this for?
Chuck, you just said it the best. The community is one of the top assets. And I wholeheartedly agree with this. Like, guys, you would not even believe still today of people that we talk to when me and Carrie first started building our business here and learning these strategies. And I take a look back at like the webinars and stuff like that because I actually have access to that. Like who's been on webinars in past, present, future, whatever that is going to be. And I remember seeing Carrie's name on there all the time, and people still talk about that with some of our mentors that you guys are being mentored by now. Carrie was on that every single week, getting that information, staying plugged into the community.
Whether or not I had something to be reviewed, I was on there because I wanted to see what feedback are other people getting? What's working for other people? What's not working for other people? And how might I transfer this information to what I'm currently doing?
And Ron, you absolutely said it, dude. Mastery is achieved faster when you're teaching others. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. And, you know, Ford, mimic success, become successful. Absolutely. Mimicking. That's what we really got good at.
And here's the thing. It's mimicking the behaviors of the successful, right? What are the behaviors that successful people do? If you mimic those behaviors, that's when you're going to be.
So take a look inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. You guys know the ones that are creating success in their business here inside the Elite Marketing Pro community. And there's different levels of them, and there's plenty of them here inside the community that you can follow and say, what are they doing that I can be doing as well? What might I be doing? Okay, what are they doing? How can I model that? How can I mimic that? Okay, and make it my own. Guys, follow these 3 things, and I promise you'll never fall into whether you're joining somebody else or whatever. Let's see here. Dawn, man, we're really hitting you on the spot here this last week. Absolutely. This is exactly what's been on her mind. Been on the traffic reviews, even when I don't have something to be reviewed. Love that. Perfect. Guys, I'm sorry. Like, I see the VIP reviews and stuff like that. And as many VIP members as we have, and especially even the people here inside the Elite Marketing Pro communities that are annual members, there are far too little of people that are on these webinars, guys. There is no reason that these webinars should not last full 2 hours. There's no reason. But because of people that are not jumping on, we get through these really, really quickly. And so...
So if you've gotten something out of this DDOA, let us know what your biggest takeaway is.
What has been your biggest takeaway from this DDOA so far for you guys? What is something that has just been like, exactly. You know, this is something that I need, or something that gained a lot, that gave you a lot of clarity.
Yeah. And while we wait for those comments to come in, let's quickly recap what those 3 steps are. So the quickest way to avoid success by association and that mentality of entitlement is 1, find a system. The cool thing about the Elite Marketing Pro community is you have found one of the best ones in the entire world. I have not...
Especially for in this industry, in the world that we're living in right now. From a start to finish system, guys, you're in a great, great place. Okay? So Billy, it was teaching others. Second thing is plugging into that system. How are you staying plugged into that system, and how are you growing inside of that system?
Yep.
Okay?
And the third thing... Scaling
How are you scaling that system?
How are you scaling it? So let's see some of these takeaways that people had. So
let's see. Starting right here. So yes. So Billy started down right here.
Teaching others, love it.
Let's see.
Delaney,
you have to go in ready to educate yourself and not just joining. Absolutely.
Love it. Dawn, I need to focus a bit more on purpose, not just actions. I love it. It's totally up to me, not an upline mentor or anyone else. Yes. Absolutely. And Tom actually said it best a few comments ago, where he said, your coaches are not here to spoon feed you. Yep. They're going to ask you questions to help you gain clarity so that you can not only take that next step now, but so that you can continue.
Because guys, you are not paying to be a part of this community just to have somebody spoon feed you. And if that is your expectation, this is not going to be a community for you, because we want you guys to be resourceful. And so you're going to
develop you into a leader.
And the only way to do that is by asking you questions and getting your brain moving, not spoon feeding you the answer. Because I promise you, if anybody is spoon feeding you an answer, they are not serving you to the full purpose. Okay. First DDOA for me, awesome, love it.
Welcome,
get on
Angie.
Coaching calls, Ron. Yes. Awesome, Angie, welcome. So this
and Daniel said, get involved and do it.
Do it, yes.
Love it.
So Angie, first DDOA for you. Less than a week old.
Welcome.
Awesome. On the learning curve. Yes, love it. Fully engage. Ask questions when I don't understand. Push forward. Love it. Guys, these are simple things. And all this stuff, guys.
I love it, Tom.
Test it. So true there. Guys, these are people right now, these ones that are commenting, a lot of these people right now have been inside the community for a while that are doing those things, that are truly understanding what it means to plug into a system, not just to join, but to join people that they can get behind, not only that they love to be around, but also that are actually using the system that they have. Okay, so whether that be joining a network marketing leader, joining a mentorship like this to learn that, guys, it all comes down to applying those 3 things. Yeah, okay?
Be resourceful. Be clear on the reason you're here, the reason that you're doing this. I love it, Bonnie.
Sometimes it hurts, Larry. But we will get through it, Billy.
Yes, we will, Billy.
There's still plenty of painful things.
Okay,
but
awesome.
Did you guys get value out of this today? Let us know if you guys got value out of this. I know we got some value earlier. But let us know if you guys got any value out of this. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you guys guys feel like your value level was
like
for this?
6 and lower, you're like, this is one of the worst DVOAs. Meh.
Or where do you guys feel like
10
this
being
for
like,
you guys?
this was exactly what I needed today, and you're going to go kill it. 1 to 10, let us know. And
you're not going to hurt our feelings.
You won't, absolutely not. And so DDOA is actually going to be live again tomorrow. It's live every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
So if you do not have your notifications turned on, make sure you have those notifications turned on, because again, still, as many people as have inside this community, there should be a lot more people hanging out with us today. Okay?
Value, encouragement, pushing forward. We got a 10.
9.
Got a 9. I love it.
Yes, love it.
I'll take it.
Okay, guys. Well, again, we're not gonna take any more of your time today, but we wanted to deliver what was on our minds and things that we've seen a lot of people, not only inside this community, but also in, with different network marketers and different companies in kind of their mindset of what they thought was going to get them success. And so we wanted to address this to really get you guys focused on taking control of your business and taking ownership of failures, successes, all of that stuff in one, so you guys can truly move forward. So, guys.
Okay, so everyone, we've had so many people on. We won't go through and give individual shout outs. We'll just go ahead and hop off. But thank you so much for being with us today. Make sure you turn on your notifications so that you don't miss another daily dose of awesome. And we'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.